My lovely students, welcome to MATHOLOGICAL. In this session, we'll be discussing some more questions of general awareness for XGMT examination. Start करते हैं. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel and you're liking the content, then make sure to subscribe to the channel as well as press the bell icon. You can also join the Telegram and WhatsApp channel MATHOLOGICAL and can message me on Telegram at ADITYAKT for any questions or queries. ठीक है. First question. Mohammad Yunus established which of the following banks in 1983? Now, Mohammad Yunus is recently in news. So, why was he in news? Because he was an economist. Okay? But recently, he was in news because of Bangladesh, because of the political situation in Bangladesh. So, he is now the chief advisor of interim government in Bangladesh. और chief advisor is, as समझ लो कि he is the executive chief. So he is the main person in that interim Bangladesh government. And Mohammad Yunus was instrumental in establishment of the Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. Okay, it is not Grameen Bank of India, Grameen Bank of Bangladesh. And he also was awarded Nobel Peace Prize in 2006. Recipient of Nobel Peace Prize in 2006. अब आयरनी देखो, पीस प्राइज मिला था और अभी ही इज द चीफ एडवाइजर ऑफ इंडियन बांग्लादेश गवर्नमेंट आफ्टर ऑल द टर्मोइल. ठीक है. और दैट ग्रामीण बैंक वाज अ बैंक फोकसिंग ऑन माइक्रो फाइनेंस एंड माइक्रो क्रेडिट, स्मॉल लोन्स के लिए. ठीक है. सो दिस वाज बेसिकली अ कम्युनिटी डेवलपमेंट बैंक. ग्रामीण बैंक, दिस वाज अ कम्युनिटी development bank. Okay. Next question. Which new digital platform was launched by Central Consumer Protection Authority to tackle dark patterns in 2025? Dark patterns. This is also an important term. Dark patterns in 2025. Which of these new digital platform is launched by Central Consumer Protection Authority? Consumer Shield, Digital Defender, Protection Plus, or Jagriti app? The answer to this question is Jagriti app. Okay. Jago Rahak Jago, Jagriti app. And dark patterns, these are basically deceptive, धोखा देने वाले deceptive design patterns. Deceptive design patterns in terms of user interface. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कई वेबसाइट्स में होता है ना, कई बार बीच में लिंक आता है, ऐड आता है कि फटाफट से ज्वाइन दिस प्रोग्राम और परचेज दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग. ठीक है. सो दीज आर बेसिकली केयरफुली क्राफ्टेड ट्रिक्स टू ल्योर यू. ठीक है. केयरफुली क्राफ्टेड ट्रिक्स टू ल्योर यू. और होता क्या उनमें, देयर इज फेक अर्जेंसी कि यू वॉन्ट अ लॉटरी और समथिंग लाइक दैट. ठीक है. एक फ्री कूपन है, मिला है, तुम्हें फटाफट से ज्वाइन करना है. फेक अर्जेंसी, ड्यूबियस वैल्यू, एटसेट्रा. ठीक है. एक एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं उसका जिससे आइडिया लग जाएगा. सो बेसिकली डार्क पैटर्न्स आर डिसेप्टिव डिजाइन पैटर्न्स विच आर यूज्ड टू मैनिपुलेट यूजर्स इनटू सम एक्शंस दैट दे माइट नॉट अदरवाइज टेक. ठीक है. अदरवाइज तुम नहीं लोगे, बट वहां पे तुमको एक गलत इंफॉर्मेशन दे दिया सो दैट यू आर टेकिंग अ डिसीजन दैट विल बी अल्टीमेटली वर्किंग अगेंस्ट यू एंड यू विल बी परचेजिंग समथिंग दैट इज अनइंटेंडेड और मे बी शेयरिंग योर पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन दैट विल हेल्प देम and ultimately be used against you. For example, let us say this is one example. Hurry up sale ends in 0 days 0 hours 12 minutes and 34 seconds. अब ऐसा कोई नाटक नहीं है. ठीक है. सबको यही दिखाएगा. 4 घंटे बाद भी कोई देखेगा तो भी ये दिखाने वाला है. Only 5 coupons left. Sign up for the free coupon. 67 friends have signed up. अब ये फेक सोशल प्रूफ है. ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. उसको नहीं पता तुम्हारे किसी फ्रेंड ने साइन अप किया नहीं किया. उसको तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स कौन से हैं भी नहीं है, नहीं पता कुछ भी, बट लिख दिया है आई एम बोरिंग एंड लाइक पेइंग फुल प्राइस. अब देखो ये सब नाटक, शेमिंग कर रहा है तुम्हारी सो दैट तुम परचेज कर लो. और फिर यहां पे देखो लास्ट वाला नाटक. दिस इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. कैसे वर्ड ट्रिकरी यूज कर रहा है. आई डोंट वॉन्ट नो मार्केटिंग ईमेल, जिसका मतलब हुआ आई वॉन्ट मार्केटिंग ईमेल. आई डोंट वॉन्ट नो मार्केटिंग ईमेल विच इंप्लाइज आई वॉन्ट मार्केटिंग ईमेल. सो ये सब नाटक जो है दैट इज वॉट इज डार्क पैटर्न. ओके. एंड द ऐप लॉन्च इज जागृति ऐप. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Dance forms and states match the following: Bharatnatyam, Bihu, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, and states are Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Assam, and Kerala. So you have to match these. Bharatnatyam is a dance form originating in Tamil Nadu. Bihu is basically a dance form as well as a festival of Assam. Okay. Mohiniyattam is the dance form of Kerala, and Kuchipudi is a dance form in Andhra Pradesh. So answer will be A2, B3, C4 and D1. Option C will be the answer. A2, B3, C4 and D1. Okay. अच्छा, यहाँ पे एक दो इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें जानना जरूरी है. नाट्य शास्त्र, जिसमें कि देयर इज अ मेंशन ऑफ भरतनाट्यम एज वेल एज मोहिनीअट्टम. सो नाट्य शास्त्र was a text, Sanskrit text, which was written by Bharat Muni. That mentions about Bharatnatyam. Okay. Bharatnatyam has a full form as well: Bhav, Rag, Tal and Natyam. So Bharatnatyam implies Bhav, Rag, Tal and Natyam. Bhav implies emotions, Rag is melody, Tal is rhythm, and Natyam implies dance or drama. ठीक है, डांस और ड्रामा. सिमिलरली बिहू के बारे में तो डिस्कस कर लिया हमने. सो मोहिनीअट्टम इज द डांस नेम्ड आफ्टर मोहिनी अवतार ऑफ विष्णु. ठीक है, मोहिनी फीमेल avatar of Vishnu, and this is a delicate feminine dance. Generally one female performs that Mohiniyattam dance. Okay. Kuchipudi is a village in Andhra Pradesh, village in Krishna district, जिसके नाम पे कुचिपुड़ी नाम पड़ा इस डांस का. और बिहू के बारे में डिस्कस कर ही चुके हैं. चलो फिर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करते हैं. Known for its unique floating islands called Fumdis, which lake is the largest freshwater lake in northeast India? इंडिया का नहीं, नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया का लार्जेस्ट फ्रेश वाटर लेक कौन सा है? एंड दैट लेक हैज यूनिक फ्लोटिंग आइलैंड्स नोन एज फुमडीज. द आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज लोकटक लेक. ठीक है, लोकटक लेक. दैट लेक इज इन मणिपुर. एंड दिस लेक विथ फ्लोटिंग आइलैंड्स इज द ओनली फ्लोटिंग नेशनल पार्क इन द वर्ल्ड. ओनली फ्लोटिंग नेशनल पार्क. And name of that park is Kebul Lamjao. So Kebul Lamjao Park is in Manipur, Loktak Lake. Bhimtal Lake is largest lake of Nainital. Nainital, Uttarakhand. Koleru Lake is in Andhra Pradesh. And Vural Lake is Jammu and Kashmir. This is largest freshwater lake in India. Next question. What was the theme of India's G20 presidency in 2023? Recover together, recover stronger. One earth, one family, one future. Building a just world and a sustainable planet, and solidarity, equality and sustainability. So theme of India's G20 presidency in 2023, that was based on Sanskrit word Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Like the whole earth is one family. So one earth, one family, one future. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. ठीक है. Next question. Who is the author of the book India, The Road to Renaissance, A Vision and an Agenda? Amish Tripathi, Bhimeshwar Challa, Bhavik Sarkhedi and Vikram Seth. So the answer to this question is Bhimeshwar Challa. Amish Tripathi is the famous author of Shiva trilogy books. So his genre is basically mythology and historical books. He has also written some other books, books on Ramayana. So Amish Tripathi is a writer of mythology and historical books. Bhimeshwar Challa has written the book India, The Road to Renaissance. And this book was launched in last year only. Okay. Then Bhavik Sarkhedi is a storyteller and Vikram Seth is also another famous author, a distinguished novelist. And you might have heard about his famous book, A Suitable Boy. Probably एक वेब सीरीज भी बनाया इसके ऊपर, आई डोंट रिमेंबर द नेम, या शायद यही नेम होगा, अ सूटेबल बॉय. दैट इज फेमस बुक बाय विक्रम सेठ. Next question. Recently, NPCI has collaborated with which countries PhonePe Payment Services Limited to facilitate cross-border UPI transactions. अब PhonePe का स्पेलिंग यही है, PhonePe, FONEPay. So PhonePe Payment Services Limited to facilitate cross-border UPI transactions. With which country has NPCI collaborated? NPCI is National Payment Corporation of India Limited. So option B is the answer. With Nepal, NPCI has collaborated for this. ठीक है. And this will mainly be focused on catering to around 30%, 40% of Nepal's tourists which are going from India. Okay, so this will be streamlining their financial transactions, benefiting the tourists as well as the economy of the Nepal. Next question. Which of the following books is incorrectly paired with its respective author? Hind Swaraj Mahatma Gandhi, Gitanjali Rabindranath Tagore, The Discovery of India of Subhash Chandra Bose, and Why I Am an Atheist, Bhagat Singh. So Hind Swaraj is correctly paired with Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi का famous book है Hind Swaraj, and second famous book is autobiography, Experiments with the Truth. Gitanjali is also correctly paired with Rabindranath Tagore. The Discovery of India is a book written by Jawaharlal Nehru. And Why am I Atheist is also correctly paired. So option C will be the answer. That this is incorrectly paired. Next question. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution contains fundamental duties? Now, as we've already discussed in last session, Part 3 of Indian Constitution, which is from Articles 14 to 35, that discusses fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. Or Part 4 of Indian Constitution, which is from Article 36 to 52, this is about directive principles of state policy. Directive principles of state policy. तो इसमें स्टेट को डायरेक्ट किया गया कि स्टेट को क्या क्या करना चाहिए, डीपीएसपी. And Part 4A, which was introduced with an constitutional amendment, which is Article 51A, and this mentions fundamental duties. Okay. अच्छा 52 नहीं है, 51 है. From 36 to 51. 52 तो separate article है. So all these are directive principles of state policy, and Part 4 is 51A, Article 51A, that is mentioning about fundamental duties. Okay. So option D is the answer in this case. 51A is the article of Constitution that deals with fundamental duties. There are total 11 fundamental duties. 11 fundamental duties in total. And these are moral and civic obligations for citizens. Moral and civic obligations. While Article 32A is an article from 14 to 35, इनके बीच का ही article. So that article belongs to the constitutional right of constitutional remedies. Constitutional remedies वाला fundamental right. Article 45A is an article between 36 and 51. So this is an DPSP. Directive principle of state policy. ठीक है. और Article 45A talks about free and compulsory education for all children that is to be provided by state. free and compulsory education. And Article 52 is the article mentioning about President of India. There shall be a President of India. So this mentioned President of India. Next question. Which ministry recently won the National Award for E-Governance 2024 for Poshan Tracker incentive? Poshan is basically nutrition. So Poshan Tracker incentive. Nutrition. And the answer to this question is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Is awarded with National Award for E-Governance for Poshan Tracker incentive, Poshan Tracker initiative. Okay. And this Poshan Tracker initiative, this monitoring of growth of children aged 0 to 6 years. Okay. And this monitoring is done by growth measuring devices and basically by Anganwadi workers. Anganwadi workers. There are Anganwadi centers. Okay. So Mission Poshan 2.0 is connected with this Mission Poshan 2.0. And this is basically an umbrella scheme that covers ICDS, Integrated Child Development Services. That includes Poshan Abhiyan, okay, Poshan Tracker Services, Scheme for Adolescent Girls, National Creche Scheme, and so on. And these schemes are also beneficial for pregnant and lactating mothers. Okay. अच्छा, एक पोषण मंथ भी स्टार्ट किया गया है कुछ टाइम से, पोषण मंथ. ठीक है, बच्चों के लिए बेसिकली. सो 9th मंथ है, रिकॉल करने के लिए, याद करने के लिए सही है. 9th मंथ सितंबर. ओके, पोषण मंथ. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच मिनिस्ट्री रिसेंटली वॉन, अच्छा ये तो हो गया. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द CEO ऑफ नीति आयोग? डायरेक्ट फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन. आंसर इज BVR Subramaniam. Next one. Which of the following statements about eutrophication is correct? Eutrophication. Option A, it happens when too much carbon enriches the water, causing excessive growth of bacteria and reduced growth of plants. Option B, it happens when too less nitrogen is present in the water, causing reduced growth of plants and algae. Option C, it is a beneficial process for environmental restoration. And option D, it happens when too much nitrogen enriches the water, causing excessive growth of plant and algae. The answer to this question is option D. When too much nitrogen enriches the water, that causes excessive growth of plants and algae, and that is what is eutrophication. Okay. ठीक है. So when in water bodies, जब excessive फर्टिलाइजर्स का यूज होगा, ठीक है, सो इन दैट केस लैंड के एडजेसेंट जो वाटर बॉडी होगा वहां पे देयर विल बी एक्सेसिव नाइट्रोजन एंड फॉस्फोरस. एंड ड्यू टू दीज एक्सेसिव नाइट्रोजन एंड फॉस्फोरस देयर विल बी ग्रोथ ऑफ फाइटोप्लैंक्टन ग्रोथ एंड ग्रोथ ऑफ एल्गी. ठीक है, एल्गी का ग्रोथ होगा, एल्गी एंड फाइटोप्लैंक्टन. आफ्टर सम टाइम दे विल डिके. अब जब ये डिके करेंगे, सो दे विल बी डिकेइंग विद द हेल्प ऑफ बैक्टीरिया. तो बैक्टीरिया क्या करेगा, जब ये डिके करेंगे, ड्यूरिंग द डिके बैक्टीरिया कंज्यूम्स O2 और O2 कंज्यूम करेगा, CO2 रिलीज होगा. सो CO2 विल इंक्रीज इन द ओशन, इन द वाटर बॉडी. ठीक है, तो CO2 इंक्रीज करेगा और CO2 के इंक्रीज की वजह से ओशन एसिडिफिकेशन होगा और O2 की कमी हो जाएगी, जो बेचारा मछलियां बहुत परेशान हो जाएंगी इसकी वजह से. तो ओशन एसिडिफिकेशन हो जाएगा इसकी वजह से. सो दैट इज व्हाई यूट्रोफिकेशन इज हार्मफुल. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which country has recently emerged as the world's second largest producer of mobile phones? World's second largest producer of mobile phones. The answer is obvious. That is India. India has emerged as the world's second largest producer of the mobile phones. Largest तो पता ही है, largest is China. ठीक है, तो in 2024 India is now second largest mobile manufacturer. In 2014 India was basically 78% dependent, import dependent for mobile phones. But as claimed, now in 2024 we are 97% self-sufficient. Okay. Next one, national sports universities situated in which of the following states? Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya and Manipur. There is only one national sports university, and that is in Manipur. It was established in 2018 in Imphal. What does SMART stand for in the context of Indian standards recently mentioned in the news? तो इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के लिए जो अथॉरिटी है वो कौन सी है? BIS, ब्यूरो ऑफ इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड्स. एंड स्मार्ट स्टैंड्स फॉर स्टैंडर्ड्स मशीन एप्लीकेबल, रीडेबल एंड ट्रांसफरेबल. टू हैव यूनिफॉर्म स्टैंडर्ड्स अक्रॉस. ठीक है, स्मार्ट्स का फुल फॉर्म हो गया स्टैंडर्ड्स मशीन एप्लीकेबल, रीडेबल एंड ट्रांसफरेबल. So this approach is to enhance the readability of Indian standards in consonance with the International Organization of Standardization, ISO. ISO रेटिंग होता है, तो ISO के हिसाब से होना चाहिए. स्मार्ट इज दैट पर्टिकुलर इनिशिएटिव. नेक्स्ट वन, गिरवा माइन रिसेंटली सीन इन न्यूज इज लोकेटेड इन विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेट्स? झारखंड, छत्तीसगढ़, ओडिशा एंड कर्नाटका. Now, Gevram mine is a coal mine. This is a coal mine. Under supervision of Coal India Limited. And this mine is in Chhattisgarh. And this is the news because the production of this particular mine is going to increase, and this is set to become largest coal mine in India. And that is why it is in Chhattisgarh. ठीक है, production is increasing, so there is increase in production and set to become largest coal mine in India. Next one, in which year has India hosted Asian Games for the first time? Hosted Asian Games for the first time. The answer is 1951. Asian Games started in 1951. So inaugural edition, the first edition of Asian Games was hosted by India. India has hosted two Asian Games. One is 1951 wala and other is 1982. Next question. Which of the following statements about NISAR, NASA, ISRO, synthetic aperture radar satellites are correct? NISAR, NASA, ISRO, synthetic aperture radar. NISAR will be launched by ISRO's GSLV Mk2 rocket from Sriharikota, India. Second, it will be first radar imaging satellite to use dual frequencies. Third, the mission's primary objective is to observe and understand natural processes on Earth, including ecosystem disturbances, earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanoes. And fourth, NISAR will map the entire globe every 12 days, focusing on both land and ice surfaces. Now, this is a basically informative question. All these statements are correct. सारी बातें जो कही जा रही हैं, all these statements are correct. So it will be launched by ISRO's GSLV Mk2 rocket from Sriharikota. First radar imaging satellite to use dual frequencies. Now these dual frequencies, one frequency will be provided, one frequency band will be provided by NASA and the second frequency band will be provided by ISRO India. Okay, so these dual frequencies are being provided by NASA. NASA will be providing L band synthetic aperture radar, SAR, synthetic aperture radar, and ISRO will be providing S band synthetic aperture radar for imaging. Okay. It is also said to be one of the costliest radar imaging satellites. और purpose क्या है? Primary objective of this is to observe and understand natural processes on Earth, including ecosystem disturbances, earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanoes. ठीक है, this will be mapping the entire globe every 12 days. और जो resolution होगा that will be from 5 meter to 10 meters का resolution. Next one, who has been awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize in Physics? Donald P. Schneider and Joel Nathan Butler, John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton, Subir Sarkar and Josh Bland Hawthorne, Max Planck and Richard Feynman. The answer to this question is John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton for 2024 Nobel Prize in Physics. And the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2024, this was awarded for machine learning with artificial neural networks. Machine learning with artificial neural networks. Machine learning is a branch of AI, artificial intelligence, focused on creating systems that learn from the data. Okay. Next question, match the following elements with their unique properties. Mercury, chlorine, silicon, helium. So mercury का property क्या होगा? Essential for the semiconductor industry. So which element is essential for the semiconductor industry? That is silicon, CN1. Used in gas form for balloons due to low reactivity. So low reactivity के लिए that is inert gas, noble gas. The answer is helium. Helium is used in gas form for balloons. Only liquid metal at the room temperature, thermometer में use होता है, that is mercury. And this is also very less reactive. Mercury is also okay. Less reactive तो नहीं, उल्टा हो गया ये तो उल्टा है. Okay, so used in water treatment to kill bacteria. Chlorine is used for that. So answer will be A3, B4, C1 and D2. A3, B4, C1 and D2, that will be the answer. Okay. Clear? So these are all the questions in this session. I believe जो मैंने डिस्कस किया समझ में आएगा. किसी भी क्वेश्चन में कोई डाउट रहता है तो मेक श्योर टू कमेंट अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन एंड गिव योर फीडबैक इन द कमेंट्स एज वेल कि सेशन तुम्हें कैसा लगा, सारी चीजें समझ में आई या नहीं आई. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट सेशन में वी विल डूइंग सम मोर क्वेश्चंस एंड इफ यू लाइक द सेशन देन मेक श्योर टू हिट द लाइक button as well. And that is all for this session. Bye bye. Take care. Keep learning. And if you've not already subscribed to the channel, then subscribe to that as well. Take care.